I'm back again with yesterday's topic. Yesterday we started the poem The Character of a Happy Life, which was written by Sir Henry Wotton. I would just like to do a recap of what we studied yesterday in some points. I hope that you've done your homework by searching the poetry at home while I'm trying my best to reach it out to you as well. At the same time, coming back to the poem, I'll just do a quick recap of what we did yesterday and to just remind you that yesterday we started the poem and I told you about some characteristics which you should be following in order to have a very happy and successful life. And if we abide those points in our life, then we will be happy and we will be emotionally and mentally strong also. So in the first two paragraphs of the poem, we studied that in order to become a happy person or in order to have a life which is successful, and if you want yourself to be respected and loved by everybody, you should be having a very positive attitude. You should be your own leader. Do not follow anybody blindly. Have your own mindset, have your own intellect. Use it as you can in a better way, in a more positive manner. Then we also studied that we have to be honest in order to be happy, because though at times we may be tempted not to be honest and to lie or do certain things that are not good, but still if we follow honesty, we will be successful in our lives. The third point that we studied yesterday was that we have to have a positive attitude, and in order to have a positive attitude, we should prepare our heart and mind to experience or to face any sort of situations that life has to offer. It can be a positive one, it can be a negative one, it can be a sad one or a happy one, but we should be prepared for the worst situation. I also told you that we should be prepared for death, at least mentally. We all have to die someday, but some people are scared of dying, and obviously who wants to die? So at the same time, if we are mentally prepared for the worst situations in life, we will be emotionally and mentally strong. The next point that we studied yesterday was that everybody may not love you, everybody may not like you. There will be people who love you, there will be people who dislike you. You should be prepared for everything. Have a positive attitude. Give freedom to anybody to think and feel. And as you are giving them freedom, you also have the freedom to do the same. So once if you make up your mind, once if you decide for yourself that okay, whatever comes in my life, I will take it with a pinch of salt, you will be very happy in life. किसी भी तरह की सिचुएशंस आएंगी, अगर आप मेंटली प्रिपेयर्ड रहेंगे तो आपको उसको फेस करने में परेशानी नहीं होगी. So that is what we studied yesterday. Handle your success and failure with a strong positive attitude, and life will be easier for you. Today we will study the third and the fourth paragraph. I'll just read out to you and then I will explain it to you. Who envies none that chance doth raise, nor wise who never understood how deepest wounds are given with praise, nor rules of state but rules of good. Who hath his life from rumours freed, whose conscience is his strong retreat, whose state can neither flatterers feed, nor ruin make oppressors great. Again, I'll read the third paragraph to you. Who envies none that chance doth raise, nor wise, who never understood how deepest wounds are given with praise, nor rules of state, but rules of good. Again, in life we meet all kinds of people. You are studying in school, I am working. There might be many uh, chances in life where people might be jealous of you. You also might be jealous of people. Sometimes in life, when people reach to a certain position in their life, while climbing the ladder of success, he creates many people who are jealous of him. And you can face those situations in two ways. Either those people don't matter to you at all, or you will be more bothered about what people say about you or what people think about you. In the first line he says, who envies none whom chance doth raise, means that a happy and a successful person will be one who anybody's promotion, anybody's happiness, whatever is happening in somebody else's life will not affect him, because he is satisfied with his own life, because he is satisfied with what he has. Once that dissatisfaction is in your mind, then you start thinking about others, what the other person has that I don't have, and that creates jealousy in you, because then you start thinking, oh, he has this, I don't have. Oh, he has a car, I don't have. Oh, he is liked by everybody, I am not liked by everybody. So then that jealousy creates other negative feelings in you. So in order to be happy and successful, try not to get affected by what is happening in other people's life. Okay? Then he says, nor wise who never understood how deepest wounds are given with praise. We all know that in our life we meet all kinds of people, right? And sometimes some people are very genuine, who when praise you, who when talk good about you, they genuinely feel it from inside. Some people don't. They will be praising you, oh, you look so beautiful, oh, you look so nice, or this is good for you, this is, but in their heart they are jealous of you. They are just trying to portray something else, but in their heart they feel something else. So a person who uses his intellect, again we go to the first paragraph, who is intelligent enough will understand the difference between a genuine person and a person who's trying to portray somebody else, right? They will understand whether that person genuinely means good for you, or they are just trying to be good to you, but heart of hearts they are praying that something bad might happen to you, right? Another aspect what the poet tries to tell us over here, that a genuine person or a person who's really good at heart, or a successful person, or a person who genuinely wants to be happy in his life, will always follow the rules of life. He says that nor rules of state but rules of good, means he is a man of principles. He follows certain positive and good principles in his life. He is not like one who will be carried away by what is happening. Sometimes we feel कि अरे झूठ बोल रहे हैं सब, तो हम लोग भी बोले, या we are tempted to do wrong. Supposing for example you want to bunk a class, so somebody told you चलो आज क्लास बंक करते हैं. एक बार को आप टेम्प्ट हो जाते हैं, हाँ यार चलो कर लेते हैं, कोई बात नहीं है. बट अ ट्रूली जेन्युइन पर्सन वो कहेगा नहीं यार तेरे को करना है तू कर ले, मुझे तो क्लास में जाना है, राइट? So what I'm trying to explain you by this principle is that a man who is a man of principles will always follow rules and regulations in life which will be good for him. If he feels that, okay, yes, I have to follow this, and this will help me in the future, they will be called the good citizens of their country. Like for examples, now you see there are some very good genuine responsible citizens like you who are sitting at home and you are not venturing outside, you are not going outside. But there are some who educated people or not so educated people, they are in spite of the warnings given to them, in spite of the lockdown, in spite of so many reminders given to them, they will go out and do what is not asked for them, what is not required of them. So that also makes it a issue. Those people will never be successful in life. Okay, then we come back to the fourth paragraph. Who hath his life from rumors freed, whose conscience is his strong retreat, whose state can neither flatterers feed, nor ruin make oppressors great. Right? Who hath his life from rumors freed means that a happy person, a successful person will be a person who will always, people will never talk bad about him. He will have a good reputation most of the time, right? Whenever you talk about them, if people even talk rubbish about them, if he hears all sorts of negative rumors about himself or herself, it will not affect him, it will not bother him. Why? See the next line. Whose conscience is his strong retreat. Because he has a very, very strong conscience. He knows. You cannot just make him feel bad, because he knows what he's doing, what he's doing. He is convinced himself of. Supposing if I tell some children are of the nature. Supposing if you say you're not beautiful, okay, that thing sets in the mind. Okay, I'm not beautiful, right? And it grows in the mind, and that person forever will think that I'm not a beautiful person. You have to tell your conscience, I am a pretty person, I am a beautiful person, in my eyes I'm beautiful, I don't care about the others, right? If you have that attitude, if your conscience is strong, if you know that, okay, I know that I am doing the right thing, I don't care about others, then it will never ever bother you. You will never be affected of the negative things that are said about you, because you are so strong as a person. And he also says that whose state can neither flatterers feed, nor ruin make oppressors great, means that he is intelligent enough, he cannot be flattered. You cannot make him a fool. Sometimes, you people, you're so nice, you're so handsome, you're so cool, you're so sweet, and behind your back you're saying, oh my God, I can't deal with her. So that's not the right way. Okay, a genuine person will be able to differentiate between the two, right? Again, I missed one point in the third paragraph. It also says that how deepest wounds are given with praise, nor rules of state but rules of good, means that there will be times when the sweetest person or a person who's closest to you might hurt you. Okay, they might always make you feel special, but a heart of hearts they don't have that feeling for you. If you use your intellect, like I told you in the first lecture, that a happy person will always be a believer, he will always be a leader of himself, he will not be a blind follower. So once you have that thing in you, you are able to differentiate who is true to you, who are your true friends, or who are just trying to portray that they are true friends. So once you are intelligent enough, once you have your own intellect, once you start thinking in those lines, you are able to differentiate between the two. And of course, the experiences of life teach you a lot, right? So just to recap what we have studied today, what points we studied today. Today we studied that a genuine and happy person is one who is not jealous of anybody. Okay? So somebody else's life or somebody else's happiness does not affect him. He is content, he is satisfied, and his own achievements are enough for him to make him feel happy. We also learned in the third paragraph today that sometimes the most closest people or close friends try to hurt you. They might not be true to you. They might try to be good to you on your face, but behind your back they might try to hurt you. So you have to have that much of intellect to differentiate between a genuine person and a fake person. Another point that we learned was that the true person or a happy person will be a man of principles. He will always follow rules and regulations in life and always try to be a good and responsible person, not only for himself but also for others. We also learned that the happy person or a successful person will his life will be free of all sort of rumors, and if at all there are rumors about him, he will have a very strong conscience, and if his conscience is clear, then nobody in this world can shake him, right? Or nobody can make him do what he doesn't want to do, because he's a man of principle and he has a very strong conscience. Also we learned that he will be able to differentiate between a flatterer. Flatterer समझते हैं, जो आपको झूठी झूठी बातें कह के बहकाने की कोशिश करता है, या कोशिश करता है आपके मुंह पे अच्छी बातें बोले लेकिन मन ही मन वो आपका बुरा चाहता है. And these are people who are not genuine people. They are fake people, but sometimes we are not able to differentiate between the two. So a happy person or a person whose character is very strong, who has a strong conscience, who is a man of principle, will be able to differentiate between the two, right? So yesterday what we studied, I have done a quick recap for you at the beginning of this lecture, and at the end of this lecture I have explained to you what I have taught you today. I hope that I am clear to you. In case you have any problems, then I'm sure we will try and find a method or a way to clear out your doubts. Stay happy, stay safe. Bye-bye.